everybody. Yeah, that was not working very well whatsoever. For some reason, it keeps muting my mic every time. Anyway, episode of Dishwasher. Yeah, that's the name of our world. Yeah, there's a bit of backstory to do, on that. Well, we'll talk about that later. Anyway, so right now, I am in an extreme hills biome, and I can't use my scroll wheel. There we go. I don't know what was wrong there. So, my pickaxe is severely damaged, which I really hate it when that happens. It's one of the most annoying things to me. Right now, I am trying to go on the lookout for creepers, but because I just started recording, I'll go back home to show you guys some stuff. So I want to give you guys a bit of background information on Dishwasher. So, Dishwasher is a world we started about 6 months ago, and it is really, really amazing what we can do as a team on Dishwasher. We have had a lot of people end up working on this world, and a lot of them are not active. We have what I consider about 4 active people as of right now. That is me, my friend Trim, my cousin Devin, and my other friend Kyle. Now Kyle, I don't even know if I should really consider him active. There's a creeper. Hello. Come here. Yeah, you. Give me gunpowder. Okay, 4. Jeez. So, as you can tell, we did not just start this world. I have, all the god tools, or all the ones that I think I really need. And I got god armor. And when I say god armor, I don't mean like that prior to 1.14.2, I think it was, update where you couldn't get like the best armor in the game anymore. But I have the best armor that's possible as of right now. So, yeah, it's got like protection and stuff. Anyway, that's not what we're really talking about here. So, what we need to do is head on back to Gamer Union. And you're probably thinking, what's Gamer Union? What is Gamer Union? And what is that big building over there? Well, my friends, this, and I'd go really fast and use a firework if I could right now, but sadly I have run out of fireworks. This is Gamer Union. It is not looking incredibly big as of right now, but let me tell you, it is immensely beautiful. It is just the prettiest world that I've seen, I'm not the prettiest world, but like, it's one of the most developed, just from a few kids, which is what we are. We're not that old. We're still in school. So, there's a creeper right here. No. Oh, you're getting hurt. Hey. Don't blow up. Ha. Uh-oh. Because he didn't... the looting 3 didn't kill him though, so... I missed 2. Not that bad. So... Oh my god, what's with these creepers? Usually they don't spawn here. Anyway, so... We don't have that many people on. Right now, it's just me and Devin. Devin is AFK. Devin runs the server. Devin is my cousin. I believe I've already said that, but he's my cousin. And, he's about a year younger than, me, Devin, me, Kyle, and Trim. I don't know why I said Devin, considering he's literally the person I'm talking about. But yeah. Jeez, we're getting a lot of creepers. I'm sure you guys can all see that. Jeez! And I got zombies. So, I'm sure you guys have seen a good amount of Dishwasher at this point. But, there's so many creepers. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm just going on such a tangent right now about these creepers. No! Anyway. Let's go up. This is what we call skyblock. Heck. Oh god, okay. So you just go up the water elevator, and there we go. So this goes, I think, about this is fine. That's fine. This goes up about, I don't know, maybe like 100 blocks. No, a bit less. This is really messy right now because we like to play something called the high ground, where we just knock each other off of this thing. But it's kind of hard to see this all right now because we are. It's raining in this world, so yeah, but it's really pretty. Um, so I'm gonna point out a bunch of these buildings. All right. So there's no. This is me and Devin's original house. Then Trim moved in, and we had one of our friends, Jimmy, move in, who doesn't play that much anymore. And then I think that was all at first. Then eventually, Trim had the idea to move out. So I built him a house that is this little thing right there. That's right next to that bigger building, which is now connected. And I built him that, like, oh, here's your nice house, dude. He didn't like it whatsoever, and he just didn't live there. Oh, and now it's cleared up, so you can see this a lot better. It's really pretty. Um, so pretty much, he didn't like that, and he decided he wanted to build this building, which is his house. But before he did that, I think I built this glorious thing, my house. That is very, very kind of bragging, but I really like my house. I am very proud of it. Yeah, that's my house right there. Could probably get a better angle of it from right there. And then eventually, because nobody was using that build, I just connected it up to my house, which I mean I think is actually pretty cool. Oh, so I'm sorry my mic quality is so bad. I do not sound like this in real life. I can't. Ah! Oh, I just can't. I can't get a better mic as of right now. So there is Devin's house, and I personally like his house the best. It is the most unique house that I've seen in quite some time. And yeah, it's just cool. Okay, so I'm kind of doing this in the order of when we built things. We also have some stuff down here that we built. Like, so here's Clubhouse right there. There's our sugarcane farm, our original one. Here is our sheep farm, I think that was, and then there's Trim's unfunctioning cow farm. So pretty much, yeah, this stuff we don't have too much use for anymore. All of it's kind of broken. There's Devin's Sweet Berry Farm, and then we have a pool and a greenhouse. Next, we have a memorial tower for some of our pets that sadly died. I never got around to finishing that. I might do it in the future, but I'm not going to promise anything like that because it just does not seem very fun. Anyway, next we got Kyle's weird house thing. He built that, and it is completely destroyed because there used to be a build where that big crater is, but Trim exploded. Oh, voice crack. I'm sorry. Trim exploded that, and it exploded some of his house. So Kyle decided to move, and now he has a nice little tree house over there that Devin did some terraforming for, which used to be a tree farm over there, but I was like, I'm not using that, and it looks really cool, so I'm just gonna let somebody do something with that. Next, this is not in complete order. I don't know exactly, but we have it's kind of hard. I almost, jeez. Okay. So shopping district started with one shop behind those two trees. You can't really see it. But it's called Hole Shack. It sells dye and it sells flowers, which is pretty cool. It's probably the best selling shop, which is kind of cool because it's the first shop. Then we got my first shop right there. And this one's called Clothing Corner. It sells shoes and stuff. Really like that one. That's my favorite shop just because I made it. I'm proud of it. And it was one of my first builds, and I think it actually still, I think it aged pretty well. Oh, so by the way, Devin and one of his friends, Casey, who's not necessarily active because he doesn't even have his own Xbox or anything like that. Well, he does now, but he hasn't set it up properly yet. So he just kind of used to go over to Devin's house and play on his Xbox, and that's what he created, which I think is pretty cool. Okay. And then now we have Ravine Town. Ravine Town is just amazing. I love Ravine Town so much. It's a group project. It was I believe, our first group project. It might have been Kaiba Corp over there, which I'll get into in a second. But it's really, really neat. We have just it's got our villager farm. It has our just little. It's yeah. I mean, it's pretty much just a trading hall, and you got some other villagers in there. Sadly to glitches with Minecraft Bedrock. Yeah, we're playing on Bedrock if you can tell. Um, it's kind of the villagers are a lot of them are gone. It's not really functioning that well, but it's still a nice sight to see. Also, fun fact: me and Devin were the first ones to start out on this world. We had another world before this. Then Devin raged and was like, "I'm making a new world." So he made a new world. And yeah, we just started, I believe, in the. Can you even see the desert from here? There's a big desert over there. You can't really see it from right here, but we traveled all the way over to here, which we thought was a really cool spot. We found this ravine. We spent our first few days in there, and we just mined and mined and mined. We had just some beds and like a chest set up over there. Then eventually we're like, we should probably make a house, and then we made this. It's gone through a few remodels, but this is its current stage. And we need to remodel it again because it is looking really bad right now. Next, we got Kaiba Corp. Kaiba Corp is really, really freaking cool. We have a. It's something like we haven't done before. So yeah, I think it's really neat. It's like a big shopping building. It's the headquarters for Kaiba Corp. And you're probably thinking, not many people are gonna get that, but it's from Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, Trim is a big Yu-Gi-Oh! Nerd. Not me. Not me. Definitely not me. And then we have some just builds over here. Here is our I believe my third Kaiba Corp meeting room. We have three. We have one that hasn't been constructed yet. It's gonna be the first one just because it's at the headquarters, but it wasn't built first. And it's gonna be at the very top there. And this is still not finished, by the way. It's definitely not finished. Then we have one in my basement. That's the second one, and that's the third one. Then this is just like a little base thing I put over there just to add something over there. That doesn't really have any use. Then we have some of Devin's farms, which we don't use. I don't use. Me and Trim don't use. It's just Devin's. He doesn't want us using them. Which I mean is understandable. And then we have Trim's waterfall thingy. Here's Trim's backyard. I mean, Trim has a bunch of additional stuff that I think is super cool. This house is pretty nice. I like it all. And then what else? So okay, to continue with shopping district, we got Trimothy's Everything. That's all the way in the back there. It's that birch and white concrete one that looks a bit odd. It's got a remodel because I own it now. Trim sold it to me, and now I own it alongside with Devin. So then yeah, Trim used to have a big build there that was kind of ugly looking. I'm sorry, Trim. It was not very good at all. He barely spent any time on the exterior or interior. He just spent time stocking it, pretty much. Okay, speaking of shops that people didn't spend that much time on, MC Blade 2.0 didn't spend too much time on that one. Nobody's used that. I think it's really cool. MC Blade, and you probably see the name of my sword is the MC Blade, is just like a shipping service. It has barely gotten any use. I feel like I've underutilized it, but oh well. And yeah, here's the original MC Blade, which is very industrial. That one looks like extremely like city, like very like not very much care into detail, just a big blocky thing, which I actually did spend a lot of time on. It's just it doesn't take any detail. Then we got my zoo, never finished, want to finish that. This big spruce thing over here is the original Clark Bucks, which Trim tore down, sold to Devin, and that's the now Clark Bucks, still not finished. A lot of the buildings here are not finished, except for the majority of the shops and our houses are still not really finished, which, because they can't really get finished. You can just add whatever you want to your house. But it could be considered finished. Over there in the far distance, we have Spot, which is really cool. Devin built that. It's a ripoff of Target, but in Minecraft, which is pretty cool. There's my sand shop right there. It's called Sandy Sam's. Then we have Casey's house. And now I'm just going to kind of go through all these pretty for the most part. We have my arena, which has a new cool little piston contraption that once you get in the arena, it goes up. So that's kind of cool. We use that sometimes. We bet diamonds on who's going to win. Usually me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's usually me. Just because I spend a lot of time doing PvP, okay? Next, Piggy Race. Not really been used. MC Blade Eats. Not really been used. It's finished, but I never really got to using that. By the way, most of these shops that I mentioned are mine. Everything in this area is all mine. Devin makes fun of me and says, I guess it's not really making fun of me, but he calls it Jeffrey Land, because I literally built all my a lot of my buildings over here. There's Perry's house over there. Perry's my little polar bear. I also have a few more pets, which I will get into probably next episode, just because I have a bunch of pets, and this is just kind of a welcoming episode. I want to introduce you guys to Dishwasher. Okay, then we have, Swedish Hotel, which is pretty cool. Swedish Home, which is pretty cool. Then we got Leather Lot, which, dude, is really hard to stock. Because you need to get leather in there, you need to get bookshelves. Bookshelves aren't that bad, because I have, like, a lot from, a Woodland Mansion now. But it was super bad. Not anymore, though. Then we have some of our little stands to sell passes. This is MC Blade, I believe. That is Trim's Stone Slab pass for just all of his shops, which he only has 3 now. Then we got Melon Muncher, and Devin made Local Library over there. It kind of looks a bit like Clothing Corner. It's not too similar though. We got a big farm over there that Devin made that never worked, so that sucks for him. Another one that he made that doesn't work at all. Back there we have Spot Industries, which is just Devin's farms for Spot, which he hasn't finished yet. I think I already mentioned my sand store, but if I didn't, sand store. Then we have my little government place. The people on the government are me, Kyle, Trim, and Devin, because we're like probably the most active people. And then I'm the leader of the council. They voted for me. Not, I'm pretty sure 2 out of the 3 people voted for me. So Kyle voted for Trim for some reason. I don't even know why. I don't think he'd be a very good leader. You guys will meet Trim. He's a very interesting person. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that. It is turning nighttime now. That's how long I've been talking. Jeez. Here's our Christmas district that we used a lot during Christmas. Oh, I'm on the votes. I get so sidetracked. Kyle. Devin and Trim voted for me. And then I think I voted for Devin. And nobody voted for Kyle. I feel kind of bad. Cake Shop. Let me tell you about Cake Shop. Cake Shop used to be the ugliest thing ever. Trim put no time into it. He probably spent about 30 minutes on it. And he just left it. Oh, it was so ugly. I don't really know how to show you guys. I mean, I'm not good at editing, really, at all. I might have to have, like, somebody come in and edit this for me. Like, Kyle's pretty good at editing stuff. We got Devin's Industrial Carrot Farm back there, which is, you can't really see. I think, oh, okay, Trim's Ramen Shop, and he has one other thing, doesn't he? Ramen Shop, Cake Shop, Kaiba Corp. Might be all. No, I think that might be all, actually. Poor Trim. Oh, and his house. Those are his only builds. I definitely have made the most builds. I think it's just because Devin and Trim make exquisite, like, gigantic builds they put so much time into. I just make a bunch of, smaller builds. Yeah. I don't know. I just like that better. We have a little grave over there, a graveyard. We have another graveyard right here. And, here's our advertising district. We have a billboard. We have another billboard, which you can't see because of Kaiba Corp. We have my Kaiba Corp blimp, which I never finished, and I'm destroying as of right now. And then we have the little starter base thing, which I never finished. Yeah, as you can tell, a lot of things are actually incomplete. Also, oh, Devin's concrete shop thing. My tech shop right there as well. I never finished that. And I'm making a wool shop as of right now. That's my newest project. Okay, with all that out of the way, we are most likely going to be continuing Dishwasher for a few more months, so stay tuned for that. We want to start a new world, which will be Dishwasher Season 2 or Chapter 2, something like that. We're probably going to rip it off of like a TV show or Fortnite, I guess, for Chapter 2. I don't like Fortnite, okay? I don't like it. I used to play it a lot. I don't like it anymore. But sorry. Yeah, that is pretty much all. This is a long video. I'm sorry. I just wanted to introduce everything, and I know I got on a lot of tangents. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And I have to go on this to open my settings, and there we go. Peace out.